Sorry about that, folks. Lost my stream again, but I'm back online. Had to switch internet connections, but I believe it's working now. Just wanted to remind people that I'm going to be participating in a 24-hour gaming and charity raising marathon this coming weekend. That's for Extra Life. You can go to battlegroundgames.com to find out about the particular marathon that I'm going to be in. It's Battleground Games in Abington, Massachusetts. If you're in the area, come visit. If you're not in the area, on my YouTube channel here, I'll be posting some things, and we'll also have a live stream on Battleground's Twitch, which is Battleground Games Live on Twitch. So we'll look forward to seeing you then. In the meantime, let's do a little bit more Star Wars. You may recall that yesterday I had been grinding away and decided to visit a new planet. I am on Ilum, which apparently, if you are a Jedi, you should know, is where the crystals for lightsabers come from. I didn't have that piece of trivia in my head, but now I do. And so here we are on Ilum, and we're going to get some quests. This is a level 50 planet, and I am level 48, so it will probably be significantly harder for me than the last couple of sessions I've done. Let's see how things work out, though. And once I get things rolling, I'll continue my philosophical sort of
Commander Rands is waiting for me at the Jedi Temple.
maunderings.
Darth Arho's troops have taken over the temple. Commander Rands and the others barely made it out alive. Had to set up their command post in an unsecured field. You need to speak to Commander Rands. I can take you there.
Okay, let's go see Commander Rands.
Tight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Excellent. Let's go. Ilum. So we're at the Republic base camp. Yes, it's another frozen world. I realize I just finished with Hoth, and now here I am on Ilum. Let's get my new companion. Let's get Sergeant Rusk in on the action today.
You miss me. Sergeant Rusk reporting for duty.
Good to see you, Rusk. Let's see what we've got here. First, let's activate this travel station. If you'll get out of the way, please. Oh no, it's not a travel station. It's over here. I've also got some email, apparently. Probably more spam. Next time I see a email station, I'll grab that. I guess it's appropriate. I still have my Tauntaun if I'm on another frozen world. Republic defense droids. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go this way. And we'll check out and see what's in here. Couple of quests. I can see there's a storage locker over here. There's a quest there. And the story quest over here. And I can't use my Tauntaun. Mope. Oh, mail. Let's check out my mail. Ah, it's from a PC in the game. NPC. From Chief Engineer Arim, hard at work. Finally away from Hoth. And here's some credits. Working on repairs to the null cannons. I'll take the creds. And then I can see we've got a quest right over here. Tell me about my quest. Agent Socket. Okay, he's investigating intelligence leaks.
Sounds like things are headed in a dark direction.
Okay, Imperial droid scouts. There's a probe droid there. Sure, I'll help out. Seems straightforward. Destroy droids, then jam signals. Now let's do the story quest. What's up, guys?
Good, you're here.
Yes.
As you can see, we need all the help we can get. Let me introduce our allies. Master Bowden of the Jedi, and Commanders Karawar, Giandar, and Yetju. No, Karawar. The attack on the temple is to distract us from Darth Arho's true goal, just as the peace talks blinded us before the sacking of Coruscant.
He insulted our entire order.
Arho's a Sith. Seizing the temple is a direct challenge to our honor. He's throwing it in our face.
I must not rise to his bait. There is no emotion, there is peace. Let Supreme Commander Rans do his job.
The Imperials want Ilum's crystals. They're using deep miners to drill into the planet's core. The excavations leave massive sinkholes. The entire world's becoming unstable. If we don't stop them, Ilum could literally crack in two.
That doesn't sound good. That's an interesting alien. Haven't seen him before.
After you've cleared each mine, call us and we'll send reinforcements in to hold the area.
Okay.
Stand completely.
Stopping the deep miners won't end this. Unless we locate the Imperial command post, they'll figure out another way to harvest Ilum's crystals.
Boy, it's suddenly very loud in here.
Good idea. After
Okay.
you disable each deep miner, download the mine's terminal data log.
Okay.
Bring all the data to Agent Sam Bradber at the Communications Center for analysis.
The fate of Ilum is in your hands. May the Force be with you.
All right. We got quests. So, a couple of things I'm curious about. I got a new lightsaber yesterday. I'm curious to see how that works. And I'm curious to see how badly I lose to whatever I encounter on this planet, since I'm no longer far, far in advance of the level of the world I'm on. Oop, get my tauntaun out again. Sorry about all the noise on the feed today. My neighbors are working hard. Okay. These are ravenous lisks. See if I can take one. They don't seem to be doing very much damage to me. That's quite a lot of them. So they take a little bit longer to kill these guys. I'm pleased to see that my new lightsaber is gold like my old one, because I couldn't save the crystal from my old lightsaber. So there's Imperial Scout Droid. One of my quests is to kill that. I just went up a level. I'm level 49 now. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh well, it'll recharge. That was my super shield that I activated there. My saber ward. Alright, get the memory core from this droid. Transponder. So I need to defeat 15 Imperials. I need to recover 4 transponders. And then I have to find the deep miners and destroy them. Thanks, Rusk. Rusk is healing me. So this guy is a level 50 Imperial Watcher, and I seem to be doing relatively well against him. That's 5 out of 15 Imperial troops. Oops. How'd I miss you? There we go. Up. Sorry. Some guys back here. So loud. So loud. Alright, so they're doing some work next door to me, and you can obviously hear a lot of what they're saying, but I don't know. Maybe I'll cut this short if it goes on that way. But first I'm going to see if I can kill a couple more droids. Just need to kill one more. Okay, got the silencing the scout achievement there. Ah, so many guys. Okay. Get stuff from him. Ah, now it's quiet again. There was a lot of shouting. So I've gotten 2 droid transponders. I need 2 more. Let's look around. There's a droid over there, I think. No. Scout, scout, droid. There we go. I'm leaning out of frame here. There we go. That's a little better. So that droid didn't have a transponder. That's frustrating. I have to find more droids to kill. What? I was nowhere near you.
Try moving.
So although I'm still level 49 and these guys are level 50, I still appear to be able to defeat them pretty easily. Did I interrupt him in time? Alright. Get some stuff. Find more droids. Yep, that's a droid up there. Let's go get it. I like this new, well, not new, but this lightsaber throwing attack that I hadn't unlocked before and now have. That one dropped a transponder. Good. Kill this guy. Yep. Okay. Rusk, is anybody fighting you? No, there is a thing over here. You must have taken care of him. Do I have anything I can give Rusk just to improve his stats? I have a helmet. He doesn't have a helmet because he's got big horns. Well, I get a moderate influence gain with this. Here, Rusk. You're welcome. And this scatter gun, can he use that? Ranking 82, and his is 104. I'm not going to replace that. Okay. Rusk is doing well. Let's see. This must be, yep, the communications dish. Now that I've gotten my droid bits, go over here and take care of that. Yay. I got new headgear. I'll take it. Okay. And now on with the story. Oh, for Pete's sake. Why are you guys hiding behind stuff and jumping out at me? That's not nice at all. You guys would live longer if you didn't attack a Jedi. Definitely these guys are a little bit tougher, but they're still not really hurting me. Got an achievement. Disarming the Empire achievement. There we go. Well done, Rusk. Let's go in here. So you may remember I am doing a poll right now down in the description to this video. There's a poll to ask what I should play next week. Overwhelmingly right now people are voting for Fallout 4. So it seems unless something changes drastically within the next couple of days, I'm going to be playing some Fallout 4 on my feed next week, which should definitely be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Goal to kill 20 troops in here. Rusk, how you doing? Oh. Got it. Okay. I'm already making plans for Fallout 4. They just released today, Bethesda, released the Pip-Boy app for the iPhone. So I have to grab that before Fallout 4 comes out. I'm thinking I should grab some form of wrist thing to hold it. My wife is getting the Pip-Boy version of Fallout 4 for her Xbox One, but I was not able to get in while the Pip-Boy version was available, so I'm stuck with just the regular version of Fallout 4. I'll need like an exercise band or something so I can strap my phone to my wrist to do the second screen Pip-Boy stuff. I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward to Fallout 4. Oh my goodness. Just a few more days. I've got Extra Life coming up this weekend, and then I've got Fallout 4 coming out next Tuesday. I'm going to do the midnight release, so I'll grab it on midnight on Tuesday, and I guess just basically leave it installing overnight, because I'm certain it'll take, there'll be, you know, there's always day of release downloads and stuff like that, so it won't be able to just run. Used to be you could do that. You get a game, you bring it home, pop it in your machine, and you can play it right away. But nowadays, that doesn't work anymore. You get home and there's like an hour to install it to the hard drive and download the day one updates. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be able to just pop it in and start playing it Tuesday morning at like 1 in the morning. Boy, I'm going to be tired next week. I cannot believe I'm putting myself up to this. I'm going to be doing the 24-hour thing this weekend, so I got no sleep this weekend, and then next Monday I'm going to be up till midnight grabbing this game and probably playing it until well into the morning, and then work, and then I'll play it on my feed. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to create a second character for Fallout 4 so I can play a version on my feed so you who are watching can watch it from the very beginning and not miss anything. And I'll play a version at home, which is where I'll just do all the, you know, because I'm going to spend hours and hours on the game doing every side quest, exploring every area. As headgear that is not as good as my current headgear. I do not need that. More accurately, I picked a fight with you. I don't think it's going to go well for you, though. Who's fighting right? Who can that be? I have a goal of getting 15 out of 25 kills in here. This guy is an overseer. He's slightly harder. Level 49 is perfectly adequate, though. Oh my goodness, so much stuff going on here. I like how this planet, shorter distances between quests and stuff. I'm not spending as much time wandering around so far. I mean, I'm only on the first set of quests. I don't know how much there is to do on Ilum. Ah, thank you. Making progress. There's another droid up here. Let's get that. And yes, I do massive damage. So I promised myself yesterday after the feed that I would expound a little bit more about my thoughts on life and death and such things. Because I had said yesterday that I'm reasonably certain there is nothing, no consciousness after death. And the reason I'm reasonably certain of that is that your consciousness is, from all evidence, contained in this sort of electrochemical stew that's inside your skull and inside your body. And once that chemical reaction stops, there's no consciousness to be there. Which is not, as I said yesterday, a terrifying thought, because that would mean your consciousness ends and there is no you to be aware that your consciousness has ended. So from my point of view, death is much more relevant for the people you leave behind. Because for them, your existence is based on what they observe of you. Sort of the influence that you have on their lives, which does not end when you die, because they still have memories of you, and they also, especially in an age like today's, there is considerable, I don't know what you call it, remnants of your existence, evidence of you that lives on after you've stopped creating more. So, for example, if I were to die, there would be all of these feeds that I've put out on the internet. And if somebody had not seen them, they'd be able to experience those even though I was no longer around, and I'd be influencing their lives. So if you create more than people consume, it's a way of continuing to influence people after you're gone. So that's sort of how I come at death. From all evidence, it seems like it's something that's going to happen. I don't hold any illusion that just because I haven't died yet, I'm going to live forever. It's also not really a binary thing. I mean, you're not alive one day and dead the next, except under very particular circumstances, where there's some sort of disaster that removes you from the equation. For most people, you lose touch with people, you talk to them rarely, or you see them as they age and slowly degrade. There's always the question of, to what extent is somebody the same person? Did I gain a legacy level? I think I did. So for example, although this feed will be archived by Google and will be available for anybody to watch anytime as long as Google decides to keep it around, future interactions with me would have to take into account any experiences I have between now and those interactions. So I would have different reactions and be essentially a different person, because you're a different person all the time. So Yeah, your existence is not like an on-off switch. I've had, for the people in my life that I've lost, I've had to watch very often a slow, agonizing degradation as they cease to be the person that you thought you knew at one point. Which is, I don't know. It works for me to show it's further evidence that there's not really, it's not feasible to have an afterlife. Because who would you be in that afterlife? If you live to be 90 and you deal with dementia and there was an afterlife, would you be coming back as that 90-year-old person who's lost much of who they were? Or would you come back at some arbitrary point in their past? It just doesn't make sense. I'm almost to the goal of this mission. I realize that for a lot of people, the idea of an afterlife is a great comfort. That their loved ones continue to exist in some alternate plane of reality. And don't even get me started on alternate realities and other universes. That's an entire other subject. But I don't have that particular comfort to fall back on. I think there's a certain irony in talking about life and death while killing a whole bunch of electronic virtual people. How many Imperials have I killed so far today? Yes, yes, yes. I'm almost to the drill here. Take care of that. These guys at least are not as tough as that overseer was. Oop. Thanks, Rusk. Took care of that guy. So let's turn off this drill. Okay. And then there's a terminal down here that I have to scan. Big bada boom.
I've secured the first excavation site and scanned the communications terminal.
Well done. We'll send a team to secure the mine while you head to the next one.
Okay. Rinse and repeat. Let's go find another mine to clear out. Here. This way, right? Is there a way up? I've missed something. Ah, there we are. I've gone down when I should have gone up. There's a path up here to my right. Wish I could use my tauntaun in this dungeon. It would be a lot faster. interesting than just trudging through empty space. I should, I've got combat proficiency choices to make. Alright, so I can choose one masterful proficiency. Gather strength. Whenever your movement is impaired, you gain a 10% damage bonus to your next ability. So anytime I get knocked down, I get stronger. That seems useful. Intervention, passive, Force Leap, Guardian Slash, and Overhead Slash, and Zealous Leap, Guardian Leap, and Blade Blitz grant intervention, which makes your next Freezing Force consume no focus. Well, I hardly ever use Freezing Force. I've got it here and I never use it, so that's not really useful. Parrying Sweep, passive, defensive discipline, Force Sweep slows the target. It dampens by 60%. Is that Force Stasis or Force Sweep? Force Sweep. I don't use that very frequently, I don't think. So that's not really helpful. Challenging Call. It's a passive guardianship. Causes Challenging Call to protect allies. I don't use the taunt things because I'm playing single player. I talked about that yesterday. Pulse reduces the cooldown for Force Stasis. I kind of like that because I do use Force Stasis. I'd be able to use it more frequently. Inspiring Force. Freezing Force increases the movement speed of all allies. And Preparation. When you exit combat, the active cooldowns for Force Leap and others are regenerated. I think I'm going to take this one, the Gather Strength. So next time I have my movement impaired, yes, commit, it will make my next attack better. Because I have encountered folks who have impaired my movement from time to time, get knocked down or whatever. Looks like I've got a long walk out of this dungeon here, with no enemies to break up the monotony, and no ability to use my tauntaun. I could speed jump back to the base, but then I'd have to walk through the frozen planet. I don't know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. One problem with streaming the way that I am and not really coming in with any particular notes or anything is when I want to talk philosophy, talk life and death, talk any of that sort of stuff. It's all off the cuff and I don't really have any prepared remarks, so I run out of things to say, I guess. And if there were people watching, which there aren't right now, they could chime in on the chat. I'm hoping that someday that will be a thing. I mean, I've only been streaming for a couple of weeks now, about a month, I guess, and only really made it a regular thing this week. I decided, that's it, I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to do this every day, Monday through Thursday, 3 p.m.-ish. You know, I've been, within a few minutes of 3 p.m. every day. And hopefully with a regular stream that people know is going to happen, and I have a couple of subscribers, hopefully that will result in people showing up in the feed and being part of the conversation. I mean, I don't mind just talking like I am, but it doesn't result in conversation per se. Oh, stop shooting me. No, I don't want to fight you. I'll fight you anyways. So much. Okay. I wonder if there's a role-playing game, well, a massively multiplayer type role-playing game where you can play a pacifist route. Oops, I'm dead. That's the first time that's happened in a long time. There is an afterlife in the game, or rather I call a medical probe and regenerate. I'm just going to go back to the base camp and sell some stuff. junk. They're all. I shouldn't have just waded into that. I was just asking to be destroyed like that. Embrace goes to Rusk. That's artifact fragments building tool. Rusk. What have you got for embraces? Rusk's bracers. Level 88 it looks like. This is level 106. That would be better, right? Oh, he can't break them. Not high enough level. Requires level 50. Stick that up here for now. Oh man, okay. Let's go. I'm going down here now. And this time let's not generate aggro from like half the map. This way? Which way? That way. Through the base? Yeah, I guess. Go through the base. It's gonna kick me off my mount. Yeah. Knocks me off my mountain, then I'll get back on when I get out of here. Very clearly, I can get through this planet. I'm already halfway to level 50 now. So I'm gaining level pretty quickly. Just have to not play stupid like that. Going this way. Yes. Trying to avoid fights where possible. I'm headed for that cave right there. And then we'll fight through a bunch more guys. And we'll shut off another drill. We'll see how many of these I have to do. I need to do that better. I need to practice interrupting one of my enemies when they're trying to charge up an attack. Fight. I've defeated a couple of soldiers now. Apparently I also need to empty out their crates. Okay. 5 out of 25 soldiers defeated. 0 out of 8 crates looted. Let's loot a crate. There we go. More guys. There's like a pillar or something in the background here, and it looks like... Thanks. It looks like loot if you just glance at it, but I think it's actually a part of the background. Okay. Yeah, I see this thing here from further away. It looks like one of the pillars of light that indicates loot. I kept seeing it during that battle. I was like, how is there loot ahead of me when I haven't even gotten there yet? Yeah. This is another thing that I'm bad at, is targeting enemies. If I was doing this properly, I'd use the tab key to switch to the next hostile target. But instead I'm right-clicking on them. Because, I don't know, I'm button mashing. Okay. Oh, still somebody else attacking me.
This should help.
I think I'm going this way. Yep, going that way. Kill these guys next. Oh, oh, oh. Can I do this from here? No. There's a area of effect container there. Good. Exploding barrel. I think for this battle I will activate my shields, because this guy is a toughie. It's not really hurting me much. It's got the exciting music. But I think because Rusk took care of the guy who was with him, I don't have to worry about him really killing me. Yes. Almost got this guy. Ooh, he froze me. I should use that. Because after I get frozen, my next attack does more damage now. Yeah, that successfully interrupted him. Almost. Just a couple more hits. There we go. And you. Yeah. That was fun. So I alluded to it earlier when I was talking about, you know, who you are as a person and where consciousness comes from and stuff. But I've always been fascinated by the idea of self. When I was very young, I used to stay up late in the middle of the night wondering, where was I before I was born? Because although I could conceive of a world before I existed, as a kid I found it very difficult to believe in myself not existing. I don't know. It's something that confused me a great deal. You know, where does the me that is thinking these thoughts come from? There we go. I do like René Descartes and the notion that you think, therefore there is consciousness. He went a little bit off the rails at that point, I think, because he then said as an extension, geez, it's been many, many years since I've studied it, but basically went on to say that that was proof of the existence of a God, and I'm not certain that there's any reasonable argument there other than I believe in a God, therefore there is a God, which doesn't really work. But the being that makes up thoughts, the self, I think to a certain degree it's an illusion, the same way that choice is sometimes an illusion. It's a story made up by a thinking machine, which is your brain. But that's just a roundabout sort of, that doesn't mean anything really. Why is this guy still attacking me? Shouldn't you be dead already? Ah, got another achievement. I do love achievements. Another thing that people often imagine is that you as a being can be separated from the body that constitutes you. It's tempting to think of yourself as a being that's trapped in a meat body. But the being is the meat, and the thoughts are the meat. And where this gets particularly weird is in realizing that it's not, your brain is not a rational thing. It sometimes gives the illusion of rationality, but because much of the machine itself, the biochemical thing that is your brain, is governed by odd interactions of chemicals and such. It's not that your brain floats in a chemical stew, it's that your brain is a chemical stew, which is a mess. So by changing your chemistry, you can change your brain and change your thoughts. Fascinating stuff. I'm much more comfortable thinking of myself not as the being that thinks, but as the being that is perceived. Because that at least is something I have considerably more control over. Part of why I'm enjoying doing these streams and why I've enjoyed in the past doing my blogs. I enjoy putting thoughts out there, codifying them. To a degree, it makes them more concrete and real, and also sort of holds them in time. There we go. That was a lot of guys to fight, and somebody dropped green loot. Some gloves. Can I wear these gloves? Nope, they require level 50. That's a disadvantage to being on a planet I'm too low a level to defeat. I'm getting all this cool loot, and I can't equip it. I will say I do like how much your companions help you out in the post-patch world here. I'm certain I'd be having a lot more trouble with these guys if Rusk wasn't constantly healing me. Another one down. Alright. Is there another chest? Yes, there's a chest. 6 out of 8. Just need 2 more chests. And, this guy's is another tough baddie. I like being able to do that, hit multiple guys with a single attack. Makes things a little easier. Yeah, I did not interrupt him in time. Yep, he froze me for a sec there. Got him down low enough that I can hit him with that now. Almost to level 50, and then I can equip this stuff that I've got. That interrupted him. And he's down. There's another drill over there. Another box. I do feel like there's more action on Ilum than there was on Hoth. Ooh, somebody healed him. That's not fair. How am I supposed to kill you when you keep getting healed? Who's doing that? It's gonna take me forever to kill you guys. Alright, he's down. You? That's a great attack. Another achievement. Is there... Killed both of them with one hit. That was nice. Now you're the guy who's getting healed. Well, they were all getting healed. I was able to do more damage than they were able to recover. There we go. And destroy that. Still missing one more crate. I might have walked past a crate without destroying it. Shall we go back and see if I can find a crate before I go on to destroy the drill? If the crates regenerate, then one of the ones I've already destroyed should be regenerated by now, and it'll be very easy for me to just grab that. Oh, there's a crate, right there. Nope, I've destroyed that one. It has not regenerated. I don't know if I missed one or if there's one right by the drill, so I could be wasting a whole lot of time here. But I will never complete a main quest when there is a secondary objective to be had. I want to get to level 50 today. It's gonna happen. Nope, that one's empty. Maybe there's one back here. Well, there's certainly a guy back here. Let's go kill him. Kill this droid. Bigger droid goes down. Who's still doing damage? There's this guy over here. There's the crate. Dead. And you. Getting caught on the scenery. Dead. Okay. Let's bust this open. Yay! Completed. Now I can go finish off this mine without fear of leaving anything undone. No longer getting bonus XP. Before they released the most recent DLC, BioWare had a 12 times XP for story quests thing that was going on. I unfortunately did not take advantage of it. Otherwise I would have a level 60 character already, and I'd be playing the extended content instead of just grinding. Not that I mind grinding. I like seeing the stories and exploring the worlds. I very much want to check out the new content that's available. We'll get to it. Maybe after Fallout. Wonder how long it's going to take me to get through Fallout, playing it in hour and a half nibbles. The last Fallout games, I think I played them for about 100 hours cumulatively each. So that's a lot of sessions. I just want you guys to be aware of what you're getting into by voting for Fallout next week. My food may be nothing but Fallout and off-the-cuff philosophy for many months to come. Ah, this guy is tough to kill. I mean, I'm in no danger. Oh, and he froze me again. There he goes. Rusk? Okay. Let's do this. Done. And then there's another terminal. Here's the terminal. There we go.
I'm at the last mine.
Oh, that was last. Just two of them.
Transmission data to Sam Bradbury. He's waiting for you at the Republic Communications Center.
Okay. Let's go to the Republic Communications Center and drop off my info. Quick travel. Gonna go there, to the outpost. And if that's not where I'm supposed to be, I'll be able to catch a cab from there and go where I'm supposed to go. And maybe I'll get to level 50. There's a cantina here. That's convenient. And 2 new side quests. All the side quests. Oh, and Jedi training. I love this place.
The best Jedi realize that their training never ends.
You've got no training for me at all.
The Force fights with you.
Thank you. For nothing. Captain
It's an honor,
Farnes?
Master Jedi. The stealth fighter is ready for your departure. Captain Kantaros will fly you to Darth Malgus' space station. The Republic is counting on you.
I don't want to do a flashpoint. I didn't realize that was a flashpoint. I don't need one. I'm gonna just unfollow that. There we go. What about this quest over here? You aren't our flashpoint, right?
Go right in, Master Jedi. Captain Kantaros is ready to take you to the front lines. I'm afraid Republic defenses are struggling to hold against Darth Malgus' invasion. Do be careful.
Nope. Nope. I don't want to do any flashpoints at all. This is frustrating. Alright, so there's a solo flashpoint there, which I'm not going to do just now. Quests are all up at the top of this lift, so I'll hop on this lift. Oops. Teach me to look away. Now I'm going back down. There we go. It's a fast lift. Okay. Got no mail. Let's go out here on the surface of Ilum and see where I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to go here. Way station. So let's go up. Let's go back here, and we'll catch a shuttle over there, or a speeder. That'll be faster. Probably going to end this feed soon. Just a couple more minutes. I want to see if I can finish these quests before I log off for the day. There we go. Where's the shuttle droid? There he is.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Okay.
Be safe out there.
There we go. Speeding through the frozen world of Ilum. Very pretty. I do think this is a spectacularly pretty game. Okay. And unlock fast travel to here. And there's a base to go into here. So that's where I'm headed. And they're not going to let me ride my Tauntaun in the base. Well, I can at least complete one quest here. Hey, guy.
Agent Bradford, I've got the data from all the mine terminals.
You Jedi types do good work. Rand's was smart to put you on this. Let me contact him while this data's decrypting.
Supreme Commander Rand's here. Master Bowden is with me, too. Do we have the location of the Imperial Command Center?
Just got the coordinates. Looks like the orders are coming from a small Imperial base on the ground. SIS scouted it before, but didn't think it was important enough to have priority.
With the whole planet under siege, Arho knew Republic intelligence would overlook something so minor.
Doubt Darth Arho's actually there. SIS reports you he likes to stay clear while someone else handles things on the front lines.
Probably put his personal apprentice in charge. Lord Loyat is every bit as cruel and ruthless as her master.
Okay.
SIS has a file
More
on her.
Sith.
Pretty good with the lightsaber. Killed at least a dozen other Sith during her time on Korriban. Have her punished for it.
Arho protected Loyat. Her relationship goes deeper than master and apprentice.
I'll deal with Loyat.
Oyat may be a Sith Lord. She's no match for me.
You can try to arrest her if you think that's best. But I won't miss her if she winds up dead. Once the base is out of commission, report back to Agent Bradford. Good luck.
Thank you. Alright. I'm going to call it there today. Thanks to anybody who ends up watching. I look forward to seeing some folks this weekend. And I will be seeing you all again in the internet real soon. Remember, Fallout next week, starting on Tuesday. You be excellent to each other. Bye.